Hello everybody and welcome to the Daily Review, episode number 208 for Saturday, September 5th, 2009. And the film I'm going to be reviewing for you guys today is Nights and Weekends. This is a mumblecore film that was newly released to DVD, and it stars Greta Gerwig and Joe Swanberg, and they also wrote and directed the film. Nights and Weekends basically chronicles the relationship of these two people, and they have a long-distance relationship. One of them lives in Chicago, one of them lives in New York, and the film just kind of lets their relationship speak for itself in true mumblecore fashion, and just kind of goes about their lives. I really like Nights and Weekends a lot, and I think the reason that I like it is because I really like mumblecore films. I think the most basic way to say my review for this film would be to say that if you like mumblecore films, you'll probably like Nights and Weekends. It's definitely in the same vein. All of the conversations that take place feel so real and so honest and so emotional and heartfelt without ever really being over the top or hitting you over the head with anything. And I think that the big strength of the film, aside from the writing and everything, is the performances. I feel like the performances in this film, like most mumblecore films, don't even feel like performances. They feel like somebody stuck a camera in a room and filmed these people, and what you get out of it is something just so genuine that's really hard to find in films nowadays. And there's a lot of scenes that I think work really well because of their subtlety and the way that they're done. For example, there's a moment in the film where the girl is in the bathroom and she's really wanting to kind of just like vomit everything that she wants to tell this guy. Not literally vomit, but metaphorically vomit. And she's in the bathroom and she's like screaming in her head, and you can just tell that she's like I don't know what to do, but she's never really saying any of that. There's also a moment where they're at a photo shoot and they're at this point broken up. That's not really a spoiler because it happens very early on in the film. And the photographer thinks they're together, and they're like, oh, let's get a couple photos of you guys, and they ask them to kiss. And you can tell that it's played very like, I don't want to kiss you, but they really do want to kiss them. Just really good acting because they never say any of that. My one gripe, I think, about Nights and Weekends is that, and what you should probably know before you rent this film, is that there's two pretty graphic sex scenes, and they're not so much sex scenes as they are scenes leading up to sex, which are sometimes even more graphic. And I think the reason it's so graphic is because it's done in such a real quality. I mean, the film is shot on digital, it's an independent film, so it doesn't look like these big studio films where when they have love scenes, the camera is wafting, there's this music playing. No, it's just the people. And there's a scene at the end that I feel like leading up to it is supposed to be very tender and romantic, kind of. And it turns into something completely different that I didn't want it to be, but the way it's shot, just very graphically and just out there for people to see. I mean, you see male and female nudity, and it kind of made me lose a little bit of that charm that I was wanting from it, and kind of took me out of it and was very disarming. But aside from that, Nights and Weekends is absolutely phenomenal. I think that you guys should definitely check it out if you're into mumblecore, or if you want to see some relationship movies that are actually realistic. I give Nights and Weekends a very strong 4 out of 5. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow with another one for you.